This collection is called the morbs. Got the morbs was a term from the Victorian era meaning temporary sadness. I thought it was interesting to use this saying as a reference to the era. This collection was heavily influenced by the dark romance runway movement popularised by designers like McQueen and Rick Owens. This collection was very narrative driven. I had to research deep into the subject. I read many articles and books like Bitten by Witch Fever by Linda Hawksley, based on wallpaper and arsenic in the Victorian home, Florography, a guide to the Victorian language of flowers by Jessica Rokes. I also visited places like St Fagans Museum, Margam Castle, graveyards, Glenvivian, Swansea Museum, Cardiff Museum, Ceredigion Museum, and art exhibitions like No Welsh Art in National Library of Wales. After 3 years of study, I wanted to play to my design strengths. I knew I was confident in digital design, painting, and recently found a new love for screen printing using techniques like Devore. I also knew that my fashion illustrations were strong and I had a very strong handwriting in design. I also tried new techniques like laser cutting bondweb. Although it was unsuccessful on some fabrics like sheer fabrics and would not stick, which became an issue, it worked better on thicker fabrics and I really liked the technique. I also tried laser engrave, which I had never tried before and I believed was very successful. I know from previously I have struggled with colour palette, so I knew it was important to have a clear colour palette and kept referring to it while testing. This was a huge benefit to me and my designs. I still had unusual stuff happen, like my green and gold design digitally printed on velvet became white and blue, but felt like it was nice anyway, so kept it to the blue. If I had the opportunity to redo this project, I would consider scale. I felt like scale was an issue for me from the start. I lacked confidence in going big in my designs and comfortable in working a smaller size. I did push myself to do larger pieces, but felt really, really intimidated. Although I did create bigger pieces, I felt like it would have been beneficial if I had known where the exhibition area was beforehand. But understand that it is a massive thing in industry and exhibitions, so it prepares me for the future if I have chosen to exhibition any more times. It meant that I had to cut out some of my designs, but that was okay. I had to refine my designs and choose what ones worked with what ones, which felt like all my hard work was gone. But while looking at my designs and my exhibition, I felt like this was a strong, cohesive exhibition. Overall, I was really happy with this project. I felt like I hit my brief of textile design for a fashion catwalk runway. Because this project was so narrative based, I was really concerned that my narrative would not come through with my exhibition and designs. So, using my problem solving skills, I made sure that my illustrations, my fashion illustrations, my zine and portfolio had strong narrative and understanding. I feel like it was a very strong collection with mixed techniques and textures, so I'm really happy with how it has turned out.